Hello, my name is Kaylee Mesa, and my project's title is Playing God Inside the Role of the Stage Manager. I am a stage manager in theater, and it is a job that is overlooked but essential. A question I was constantly asked, but never had the correct answer for was, what is the stage manager? In the fall of 2021, I was assigned to be the stage manager for CSUF's main stage musical, the SpongeBob musical. When I was given the show, I knew I had an opportunity to fully explore this question that had always given me trouble explaining to both people outside and inside the theater. For my senior honors project, I explored what the stage manager's job is to the fullest extent. Pre-production, work that is done before the first rehearsal. This work includes reading the script at least twice, creating and completing the scene breakdown, creating templates for my paperwork, rehearsal reports, daily calls, etc. Meeting with the director and my assistants, also known as ASMs, starting to put my prompt book together, also known as the Stage Manager Bible. It is a binder that will be full of all the paperwork I create and will not be complete until after the show is over. Here is one page of my scene breakdown. This tracks which characters are on stage and when they exit and enter. Here is my template for the daily call. Here is my template for the rehearsal report. Here is my template for the performance report. And here is my template for the contact sheet. I will explain what each paperwork is in a bit. Rehearsal, practicing the production. I would arrive 1 hour before the start of each rehearsal. During that hour before, I would have a small meeting with the director discussing what we would be covering during the rehearsal. Once the rehearsal started, my main job was writing down the blocking. During rehearsal, I would also be updating the rehearsal report and sending it out after the rehearsal. Also after the rehearsal, I would create and send out the new daily call. Blocking. Blocking is instructions given to the actor on where and how they move on stage. Blocking took up most of my time inside and outside of the rehearsal room. I used a software program called StageRight to create my blocking. It is a software that is used by Broadway stage managers, and the CSUF theater department is now starting to teach this, and I was lucky to be one of the first to learn and use it. Here's another example of my blocking, and another. The rehearsal report is a document made by the stage manager that covers what happened at rehearsal, questions or requests for specific departments. The daily call is a document that tells the actors, and later on during tech, the crew, what time they are supposed to be at rehearsal, and it is sent every night prior to rehearsal to allow the actors to prepare. Tech. The show is moved out of the rehearsal room and onto the stage. This part of the theater show process is stressful because it's the first time all departments come together with their final products and put them together to create the show. This is the designer's time to have a final chance to see how everything looks and make sure it works with what the director wants. I'm creating my calling script during tech. I'm giving cues by the designers, lighting, sound, automation, railing, projections, but majority of my cues are coming from lighting. As the stage manager, I am in charge of leading tech and pushing the process forward. The performances, where we finally put on the show for the audience. I become the god of the production because I am making all the actions happen. Every light movement, sound effect, automation movement, and projection are being called at each exact moment by me, the stage manager. The only words that matter behind the scenes are when I say, go. I'm calling all the shots. I'm making sure the integrity of the show is maintained. Everyone comes to me for answers and questions. Everyone listens to me, and my commands are final. Here is one page from my calling script. Throughout the whole show, the majority of my pages looked like this right here. I am constantly talking and giving cues, warns, or answering questions and solving problems. I also use the program StageRight to create my calling script. One of the problems I needed to solve was when the top of SpongeBob's pineapple broke 20 minutes before the show began, and the audience was already in the theater. When my assistant informed me this happened, I immediately jumped into action. I contacted the set designer, props master, and faculty production manager. Luckily, the props manager and faculty production manager responded to me right away and were on campus. They did a fantastic job of rigging the broken leaf with the time limit that they had. Key for me was not to panic so that my assistants, crew, and actors would not panic. Keeping your cool is a huge part of being a stage manager. I added this exciting event into that night's performance report. The performance report serves the same purpose as the rehearsal report, but for performances. Additionally, I would add if any costumes, props, or set pieces broke, and information regarding the size of the audience and the audience's reaction. What is the stage manager? The stage manager is the actor's advocate, protector of the show, and the liaison between all aspects of the production. The stage manager upholds the integrity of the show that the director created. The job requires organization, excellent communication, and the ability to handle any type of person with respect. They must be able to handle high stresses thrown at them and respond calmly with a solution. Stage managers also must have knowledge in every field of theater to communicate and understand with their directors and designers. Being a stage manager is being a mini expert in lighting, sound, costumes, makeup, props, and the list goes on. They must be able to articulate their thoughts and wants clearly. Otherwise, their fellow collaborators will not be able to do their jobs effectively. The stage manager is a vital component of the theater production. Without one, the show would fall apart. What is the stage manager? The answer is simple. It's me. A picture of me, my cast, and my assistants. And here are some of my favorite photos from the show. Thank you.